Today, put your kids in the closet and lock the door because we're going to look at 10 of the sexiest action figures ever made. Welcome back to the Junkman. Everybody's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with an unfriendly family video. Uh-oh, there goes my monetization. So what are we going to look at today? Well, I got 10 of the hottest action figures you've ever seen. Whew. I hope Papa Smurf doesn't pop up while I'm trying to look at these toys. Sorry, but he's small, fat, and blue, so I think you get the joke. So we're going to check out these 10 hot action figures, and I know it was tough. You're like, Junkman, how can a plastic toy be hot? Well, you'll find out. A lot of these actually come from the 90s. Seems to be a fun time in the 90s when you could have hot action figures in a toy store without grumpy, old, ugly moms getting upset. Don't be jealous, Mom. It's just a plastic toy. So, let's start at number 10. And I think a lot of you's got to remember this action figure here. It was a hot one in the toy aisle, not because it was hard to find. I don't know if it was hard to find, but it got some of us hard because it's one sexy looking action figure. And we're talking Witchblade. Look at this. Woo! Look at that. Reminds me when I was little and I used to watch the Hee-Haw Honeys. Whew. They don't make action figures like that anymore. Whew. They don't make action figures like these anymore. Nope. Because I've said it once, I'll say it again. Today, ugly is the new hot. I don't know what happened. Look at this. Whew. That's gonna upset some middle-aged housewives for sure. I bet even Daddy was coming home with that action figure. Let's look at another one, and it's Dawn. That's right, Dawn in her green outfit. Could have picked any outfit, but I went with the one in green. Not showing a lot of skin, sadly, but whoa, what a great looking figure. Let's be honest. Some great knockers on this one right here. Got some big boobies. Especially, see, this is when toy companies knew how to get teenage boys or early 20 boys to buy action figures. You know, you get a little older, you don't care as much about that. But as a teenager, if you saw anything, poster, action figure, your sister, I don't care what it was. If you saw it with big boobies, you liked it. So, look at Dawn. Better look quick, because this video might get taken down.
If you're as offended by Junkman as I am, don't waste the few minutes that it takes to write a comment on this video. Go to YouTube and report his channel.
Let's look at another one from the list, and this one here, I don't remember this toy line, I'll be honest with you, but if I did, I would have bought every action figure in this line, because we're talking Cave Woman. Wouldn't this look good next to your Dr. Grant? Cave Woman. Yabba dabba doo doo doo. Man, what a great looking action figure. Even comes with a dinosaur. What's better than a hot action figure with a dinosaur? I don't know. There's not much better than that. Let's move on and look at this one right here. Wildcats. Meow. Look at this. Baby got back. She sure does. Look at that. Baby's got back. This is from Wildcats. Zealot. I think is how you say your name. I might have said it wrong. Who cares about the name when you look like that? Take that, plus size models. Junkman's trying really hard to get canceled this time. Well, let's look at another one that was really hot, and we're going to go back into the 80s. One of the best thigh gaps in action figure history. I know she looked like rubber, and the other figures in the line didn't, so it was always kind of strange. She looked like she's part of a Bendham line. The Sorceress. Even watching the cartoon back in the day, it was, I was going to say it was hard, but it was hard to watch it. And I'm not going to say anything else. The Sorceress. What a fine looking beep. Whoa. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. Let's move on to the next one. And this one should have been number one, but I just, this one came close to being number one. And it's Abby Chase from Danger Girls. Here, another line. I could have picked other figures from this line also, but I went with the sexy, the real Danger Girl. Finally, an action figure that looks like a real woman. Not those flumpy action figures you see today. I saw an obese Barbie the other day at Walmart. There's nothing obese about Abby Chase. Look at that. That's a fine, lean body. And a kind of toy a real man would want to buy. And they might be plastic. They're not silicone, and silicone is made for toys. So let's check out this hot one, and it's more of a newer figure, I guess. Castlevania. That's right. Remember the video game? Look at this hot piece of plastic from Castlevania. And her name's Succubus. I like the name's even kind of sexy. Succubus. Sound like a stripper at a very, very dirty strip club. Now, I played Castlevania. I guess I didn't get this far in the game. I remember Medusa, but I don't remember Succubus. I tell you what, I wish I saw that in my video game. All I had back then to fantasize about when it came to video game was the princess from Mario. I don't know her name. Sometimes she's Princess Toadstool. Sometimes she's Princess Peach. I don't know. I just call her the princess. But let's talk about Succubus. I'm sure there's something you want to succubus on this figure. But let's move on. And we're going to go Spawn. McFarlane made a lot of hot action figures, so well, I had to put Angela on this one right here. I mean, when this figure came out, everybody wanted this figure. Well, not everybody. Again, the middle-class housewives, they didn't want it. They were like, oh, don't you bring that home. Tommy doesn't need a figure like that. I didn't buy it for Tommy. I bought it for myself. Maybe if you didn't gain all that weight when you had Tommy, I wouldn't have to buy plastic toys that look like this. But he did. And what a nice looking figure this is. Woo! Even has a dagger on her thigh. What man doesn't want a woman with a dagger on her thigh? I don't know. But let's go to number 2. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to take off all my clothes. Oh, it's getting hot in here. It's getting so hot. It's getting so hot. Star Wars. Princess Leia. I'm going to say slave outfit, although I never really heard it called that 2 years later. But from the Unleashed line, it's Princess Leia. Prisoner outfit. Jabba Hutt Slayer or something they call her now. I don't know, but look at this thing. Woo! Woo! Makes me wish I was a plastic Han Solo. This is one nice looking figure right there. What a great looking figure. Who wouldn't want to fill up this plastic toy?
Oh, that's not funny. Oh, the patriarchy.
Now let's look at the hottest, sexiest action figure to ever hit stores. You ready for this one? It's from Toy Biz, and it's Weapon X. Cling. Oh, don't do that with claws. Yeah, look at this hot body. Looks like Tom Selleck back in the 80s. You know what I mean right there. Okay, let's be serious. I had to put one on here for the ladies, so we'll put number 1 for the ladies, or some of the men, I'm not judging. And I'll put it number 1 so maybe they won't get so mad and boycott this video. But wasn't those some sexy action figures? Yeah, they was. I'm going to put a lot of them up here in my spank bank, that's for sure. Too much information for this video. Let me know about some sexy action figures you had, or wanted, or just saw and liked. There's a lot of them. There's even a lot of porn action figures. But let me know what you think about this video. As always, thumbs up on my content, subscribe to the channel, and use the hashtag #CancelThatJunkman.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.